Hi, my name is Felicia Villanueva with Yonkers Voice. I'm here with Captain Muller from the 4th Precinct, and I'm here with Hector Santiago, who is a community activist and a local business owner. Captain Muller, we want to know more about what you do here once a month with your community and your community meetings.
So we have community meetings every single month. We don't take off for the summer. And we try to keep it very consistent in that it's always the third Thursday of the month at 7 o'clock at the 4th Precinct. Again, third Thursday of the month at the 4th Precinct at 7 o'clock. This gives us a lot of consistency. The way the community meetings work is it's a free flow of information. So we have community members that bring issues to us, and then we talk to them about how we're handling issues. And because it's a continual process where every month we do it, we're held accountable from month to month about what happened. So, for example, if a complaint or a concern or a quality of life issue is brought to our attention in July, the same folks will be back in August to speak with us about it. So we're always very quick to make sure that we're on top of everything that we need to be on top of. It's a very, very good forum. It's a free flow of information. It's a two-way form of information, and it works very nicely. It helps us build community roots, and phone numbers are exchanged. The other thing people need to know too is that the community meetings are that's a formal setting, but obviously we're always available at any time to hear complaints or concerns from anyone. And most of the folks that come on a regular basis know that, and they can reach out anytime. And in fact, we're having conversations all the time.
So just one more question about your community meetings, and then I want to talk about a project that you and Hector are working on together. At these community meetings, what type of things are being discussed, and is there an age range? Who's your target? And you are in the 4th Precinct. Can anybody from the 3rd Precinct come to this meeting? Who are you expected to be here? Who are you expecting to be here?
Yes, usually it's residents of the 4th Precinct, but anyone is welcome.
Okay.
They don't even have to be residents of Yonkers. It's an open forum, and everyone's welcome. As far as the issues we deal with, they range from quality of life, livery cabs, double parking, and horns honking, and stuff like that, all the way up to robbery patterns, burglary patterns. So in many ways, it'll start out where I will present, and because we have such a consistent group of folks, which I love, that come every month, we start with different sectors and areas of the neighborhoods. We go over whatever issues and conditions are happening there, and then they bring back to us what's happening. So for example, if we had a robbery pattern, I would give them everything that we have as far as how we do it and under what circumstances, what we're doing to counteract it, and how do we do different things to get the community involved to help catch the people that are doing it and stop that pattern. As far as the age group, usually my group is middle-aged to elderly, and I would really love to see more young people attend. And I have to give both Felicia and Hector credit on that. I asked them and said I would love to see you more often at community meetings, and they've made every one since I threw that out there. So, I'd love to see the youth in the community take a bigger role in issues like quality of life and issues like crime patterns, understanding what the conditions are and how we're trying to affect change.
Okay, so now mentioning the youth in our community, Hector Santiago, a really good friend of mine, and you actually went ahead and started a program that you're working on now. You want to explain what it's about and how Captain Muller is part of it?
Well, the program I started is the Stop and Shake, and it's challenging civilians and cops to stop, shake each other's hand, develop a relationship. It builds bridges to the community with law enforcement and community members, and it just helps raise awareness on certain topics. If there's relationships involved, we're more willing to hear each other out and hear each other's stories. So and Captain Muller just been there side to side helping me get feedback from law enforcement as I run out to the community members and gather information. So I definitely couldn't do nothing without him. And yeah, it's a joint effort from the law enforcement and Yonkers and the community. So it's gonna be a next big thing. Watch for it this month.
Now one last question. Stop and Shake. How can the community and the law enforcement right now, we all want to know, how can they get involved right now? What are some things that we can start doing to get this Stop and Shake rolling?
Show love. Show more love to each other. You know, you see somebody, it doesn't even necessarily have to be law enforcement and community. It could be law enforcement and law enforcement, community and community, or you know, with each other. But it's more just building a relationship, that interpersonal relationship between anyone and everyone. More common courtesy, more love. Just get to know your neighbor, and I'm pretty sure we could do this. Yonkers is really embracing this, and we're gonna be on the map soon.
Okay. Yonkers Voice, thank you for hosting this interview with Captain Muller and Hector Santiago. Yeah.